started with a fizz. Indra Nooyi was the chairman and CEO of PepsiCo, the world's fourth largest food and beverage company, for 12 years. Indra Nooyi has stepped down after 12 years as CEO. An Indian-born American executive, Nooyi was ranked number 4 on Forbes magazine's annual survey of the 100 most powerful women in the world. Prior to becoming CEO, she was the president, chief financial officer, and a member of the board of directors of PepsiCo Inc. Now she is serving as a board of director of Amazon. She has also been awarded Padma Bhushan, CNN-IBN Indian of the Year Global Indian. Belonging to a South Indian family, Nooyi was born on October 28, 1955 in Tamil Nadu, India. Her father worked at the State Bank of Hyderabad. She completed her schooling from Holy Angels AIHSS, Chennai, and received a bachelor's degree from Madras Christian College in 1974. On completion of her graduation, she went to IIM Calcutta for doing masters in finance and marketing. According to the faculty members, Nooyi has been a very mediocre student. After completion of her MBA, she joined ABB and then Johnson & Johnson in Mumbai as a product manager. One of her achievements with J&J is her close association with the launch of the sanitary napkin Stay Free. Not satisfied with the way her career was going, she persuaded her parents to let her study at the Yale Management School in US and earned a master's degree in public and private management in 1978. Before landing in Pepsi, world's second largest soft drink company, Nooyi worked with Boston Consulting Group and Motorola. She was elected to PepsiCo's board of directors and became president and chief financial officer in 2001. Since she started as CFO in 2000, the company's annual revenues have risen 72%, while net profit more than doubled to $5.6 billion in 2006. A mother of 2 daughters, she has an inclination towards art and is a member of the boards of the Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts in the New York City. At the age of 62, Nooyi's rise to power has lit up fire in every mediocre soul that nothing is impossible for the determined and strong-willed person. The only thing being required is perseverance.
I think anybody who wants to be a future leader should have a hip pocket skill that everybody looks at and says XYZ is the go-to person for that skill. Because unless you're really known for something and not just as a generalist, you don't stand out from the pack. But in order to be competent at something, you've got to be a lifelong student because you've got to constantly refine your knowledge of that subject so that you remain ahead and abreast of everything that goes on in that field first. The second I'd say is courage and confidence. It's a pair. You can be very, very competent, but if you're not willing to speak out, if you're not willing to have the confidence based on your knowledge, what's the point, right? You just roll over. So courage and confidence are very important. The third is communication skills. You cannot overinvest in communication skills, written and oral communications, because as a leader, you constantly have to mobilize the troops. I can tell you when I first came to the United States, I used to debate and I used to be on debating teams, but I used to speak so fast because culturally I grew up in an environment where people spoke very fast. Fortunately, Yale had a requirement that unless you passed the communications course, you couldn't graduate from the first year to the second year in business school. I flunked the first time I took the communications course. So over summer, I took it again, which was the best thing that happened because I learned to sync my brain with my output from my mouth, and so I started to slow down what I was saying. Huge difference. So I'd encourage all of you, invest in communication skills, critically important. The fourth skill I'd say is consistency. It's important that leaders are consistent. You can change your mind, but change your mind against a consistent framework, because if you're not consistent, people are always second guessing what you're doing. So be consistent. And the last skill is your compass. Integrity is critical in this job. You can be competent, you can be courageous, have confidence, be a great communicator, be consistent. But if you don't have integrity, if that compass doesn't point true north, everything comes crashing down, as we've seen in recent times. So again, it's the 5C model, and that's what I've operated against for all my life.